To Final Fantasy 16, part 7 of my playthrough. It's been a wild ride so far. I appreciate it for everybody watching the videos. I hope you continue to watch and like, and let's see what the story brings us to now. Last time after I stopped my live stream, I worked back here real quick, and there was unfortunately a cutscene, so didn't get it captured. Basically, it was just the doctor here, the lady that was looking over Jill. She just came to say that she's awake and wants to talk to us. So that's what we're going to be doing first, and see what happens here. So let's get to it.
Let's get this fixed before someone does himself.
It's true then. It really is you.
It really is you.
It is.
Clive!
That must feel really good to him
You're
and her.
alive.
So are you.
Just imagine all the emotions they would be
Still
feeling right
can't
now.
believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered. Fight for them on the battlefield.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
Is he gonna tell her what he believes
It was
happened?
me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night, the hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I should be ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
She's got something else to say.
I'll come down as soon as I've got changed, Clive.
Okay. I wonder if she'll be in our party now.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
Okay then. Grouchy. I'm wondering, debating if I want to do side quests or not, because just story's got me so into it. I want to just keep going with the story.
Before someone does themselves a mischief.
But at the same time,
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
I just want more out of the game. So I kind of want to do them. The last couple we did were very easy, simple tasks anyway.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
It's a pretty cool looking sword.
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
I will prioritize it, just so we see. So is this the one?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I know this one's
I'd
pretty
be happy
quick,
to
so...
help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway.
What do they
You'll
get this
find one
time?
by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
I think this might be the game's way of like showing us around the hideaway. Because they've been like, they're going to be in 3 different places
Just
this
don't have
time.
enough teams to follow every lead.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
A simple yet sustaining dish of boiled eggs and spelt bread, lovingly assembled by the hideaway's resident mealsmith. Just keep it in your pocket, huh, Clive?
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
I hear you. Looks like we gotta come back here to the forge. Might have something to upgrade.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
I hate to be a burden, but thank you.
Ah, glad to see the color back in your cheeks. That's one less thing to worry about.
All these side quests, they're numbered. So that first one I accepted is that one right there. Okay.
Could really do with a proper place to train like Rosalind.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Got a guild bug for it.
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket.
Fancy a mug of Kenneth? I'm sure I'll be calling on your help again, if you've a mind to lend it. A carpenter's work is never done around here.
Well? What do you want?
Wow, we just keep getting better weapons.
No scratches, right?
I'm gonna try this because I don't think we really used it yet. So I'm gonna hold off on that.
Anything else?
Alright, let's go take care of this side mission real quick and then we'll jump right back into the story.
Sid's gone off again. To Rosaria this time to pick up some supplies. Never can get him to sit still.
Where's Torgal at? I was wondering if there would ever be any reason to go back to places you already been. Looks like there is, so that's good. Unless you want to stick to the main story, you probably won't. But I think this place had some areas that were blocked off before, so I'm pretty sure we'll have to come back here for the story eventually, because I think this was blocked off, this was blocked off. Yeah, they're like, I wonder if I can go there now. Looks like there's a lot more areas that I can... There's still a couple areas inaccessible. But I think this area and this area was blocked off the last time, so maybe we'll check that out real quick too.
Someone's in trouble.
Oops.
It's over.
Got some nasty looking spiders. Valley madder, an inconspicuous shrub commonly found growing near mother crystals. Its roots are harvested to create a deep red dye, but unlike most pigments, madder root extract does more than merely stain cloth. It imbues it with a faint elemental charge that can ethereally enhance both bearer and crystal-based magics.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
So now I gotta collect the soil myself.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant? That should be enough. I'd better get it back to the hideaway.
First, I gotta explore. Oh, are these good guys this time? Okay, they must be good guys this time.
Since Master Quinton took over, we've not lost a single vine to black rot or downy mould. I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their thieving claws into what's ours.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Okay, so keep right.
Back, are ya? Did Master Quintin summon ya? The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not.
Okay, this bridge. Oh wait, isn't this... This is the way we went to leave on the mission here, I think. So I think we have actually been here.
I heard from a couple of the bearers what you did to them royalists over at the care. Glad you're on our side.
Yeah, we were already here. What about over here, though? Looks like this one's down below. Maybe? I'm confused.
Wearing the hanged man now, are we? You know what that means? It means that if you ever cross Master Quinton, you'll be doubly sorry.
But what'll we do for supper?
How did the grocer know? His daughter had been stealing off.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
Okay, so this... Probably gotta wait till we get through that door. Mysteries of vinification. While some winemakers will remove the skins of the grape after processing, leaving both skin and seeds in the juice to commingle creates a must that is better suited for extended aging, ultimately resulting in a more refined wine. Then once the wine calms and settles sufficiently, the skins are removed and the must is then transferred to wooden barrels of oak or chestnut, which by allowing air to leach into the wine, impart deepen levels of complexity, introducing rich aromas, and improving texture, all while lessening bitterness. Nice. I don't like wine, but... It sounded good. We already read that.
Rejoice, my children, for we are the chosen, blessed with the everlasting grace.
Alright, well, we can go back now. Finish off the side quest and then go to the main story.
My shield and shining armor. You can give those samples straight to the Garden Master. He's expecting them.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Not the girl, the soil. Rich, loamy earth gathered from the vineyards of Galton's bales for use in the gardener Behemoth's experiments.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
Well, thank you. So rude, that guy.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Now, my research can continue apace. And when my fertilizer...
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
I just crafted a better version of this. Of course I don't want that.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Off you go, then. And best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav, too.
So... Okay, I don't have what she was telling us.
And what do you want? Go on, then.
I thought I already had this. Wow, 11,000. Yeah, I don't know if I
Come
want to spend that on that
Or
quite yet.
don't. Yes?
That's almost all my money.
Taking an interest, are you?
Wonder if that's why she's been rude to me, because I never asked about
And
her.
to sweeten the deal... Off you trot, then.
So are we leaving for good?
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
So it looks like we got a new party. It'd be Clive, Jill, and Torgal.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
To this breeze, the smell of the grass. It's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on.
Homecoming.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
New quests available nearby.
Look at the fuse on this one.
Battle, why not?
Keep your distance, boy.
That's enough. Stay down.
Good job, Joe. Thought there was an item over here. Did I already get it? Must have already got it.
That's enough. You lose. Stay down. Get it, boy.
The one thing I need to get used to is swapping from Torgal's commands to my potions, which is the left stick, the left D-pad. Because I keep thinking I'm on Torgal, and I use a potion on accident, so I'm running through my potions too quick. But over time, hopefully I'll get used to it.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem like a priority.
I did get those items right. Looks like it. Oh. I thought they were nice. Does Torgal actually heal you? If he does, it doesn't give you much health. Oh, I feel like this can be like an optional boss fight. How did I get full health? Oh well, doesn't matter. I will take it. That's it. I thought there'd be more enemies that spawn. Alright. Let's try this other weapon that we got now. It takes our attack up 15 and our stagger up 15. I guess I never realized that. The different looks is for your fire with your different icons. I'll come back, see what this guy has to say. Torgal, Clive's faithful friend, the two were separated on the night of the tragedy at Phoenix Gate, yet reunited 13 years later in the depths of the Nysa defile. In the intervening years, Torgal not only grew into a fine hound, but met with Sid, who trained him to work as a hunting dog. After meeting with Clive again, Torgal gladly returns to the service of his former master. Dominant of Shiva and Clive's childhood friend, after Clive and Sid spirited her away from the battlefield, where she was being forced to fight for the Ironblood, Jill was placed in the care of the Hideaway's talented Viziker, Tarha, who nursed her back to health. Finally awake after a long period of convalescence, she sets out with Clive to discover the truth of their past. Clive Rosfield, an Imperial bearer turned deserter who joined forces with Sid to hunt down the second Dominant of Fire. However, after being drawn into a fierce battle with Benedicta, Dominant of Garuda, the power of the mysterious icon Ifrit wakes within him, and he discovers that the Dominant of Fire he has long been searching for, the one who killed his brother, was none other but himself. The Imperial Province of Rosaria, a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. When the duchy was left leaderless in the aftermath of the attack on Phoenix Gate in the year 860, the Ironblood seized the opportunity to attack the capital. Their campaign did not last long, however, as the Holy Empire of Sebrik soon returned in full force to stake its own claim, leaving the once proud duchy no choice but to submit and become an imperial vassal state.
Oi! Stop and give me... Here! You couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was really late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Too bad I'm taking detours, buddy. I want to go see what's over here. Is this where I just was? I have some business to take care of over here first, buddy.
first mission was in vain.
Gotta take care of this sorcerer first.
Get him! You know what to do. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Torgal. A little help. Well done, Torgal. Too slow.
But got him on the last one. I thought that was at the end of the cycle.
Get him, boy. My wounds, boy.
Oh, I thought
My wounds, boy. Torgal. Well done, Torgal.
don't mind if I do. Alright, now we can do what you want us to. Well, never mind. Oh, okay.
My wounds, boy. Torgal. Torgal. You like that, don't you?
Take too many risks.
Not this time. Get him, boy! Torgal! My wounds, boy! My wounds, boy! My wounds, boy! A little help! My wounds, boy! Well done, Torgal. Get him, boy! Torgal! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! My wounds, boy! Torgal! My wounds, boy! My wounds, boy! A little help! Torgal! A little help! Torgal! There, boy! My wounds, boy! Too slow.
Ooh.
A little help. Here we are. Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of ours. Look, he's with his master. Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Flawless, but at least we won.
Not flawless, it kind of looked flawless to me.
Throw your weapons down if you want to live.
It's over.
Excellent. Another fight.
I missed all that.
It's over. That's enough.
Why am I not getting any potions?
Get him, boy! That'll help. My wounds, boy! A little help! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Torgal! My wounds, boy! My wounds, boy! Over here. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal! Get him! My wounds, boy! Torgal! My wounds, boy! My wounds, boy! My wounds, boy! Torgal!
Torgal doesn't really heal. I mean, I'm thinking that when I first get hit and it's like shaded, some portion of my HP is shaded, I think that means when I heal with him, it'll recover that part of it. But I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to try it in the next battle. Because I was trying to continuously heal and it wasn't working. Alright, now I believe we can continue on. Or not. What's that over there? Oh, okay. It's something I can't reach yet, I'm guessing. I must miss something. What are those things? Briar clam shells. Uncut and polished, the spiny opaline shells of Western Storm's briar clam rival the lesser of most gems. More importantly, however, when incorporated into armor, they can also provide nigh unmatched protection, being strong enough to turn aside an adamantine blade without suffering so much as a scratch. Well, at least the world opened up a little bit.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
For those of you who don't like linear games,
You barely have to step out your front door these days before you're set upon by me.
I don't mind linear games because I'm into story, so like it kind of keeps you on track for the story. Where open world games, you explore and then you get sidetracked, and it just kind of slows the story pace down. And then it gets very repetitive most times anyway. In open world games.
Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Which stuff was for the Golden Stables again?
When he gets to Eastpool, leave him in the pile.
Here, has this thing always been glowing?
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, all right?
What I was supposed to...
If it weren't for that mark, I'd be
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days.
Come and have a look, don't be shy.
Looks like this is going to be our forge here. Okay, I bet you that's where we go for all this. But we'll continue the story first.
Anything catch your eye? Thanks very much. Much obliged. Thanks very much. That all, is it?
That's all for now.
Did you hear the latest from
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool. Bernard was playing at going into the marshes alone. If he's ended up in a crab's belly, it's his own stupid fault. The ladder by the gate will get you there quickest, if it's not already too late.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Undressing greens of Gisal. Never down raw, lest bitter juices inspire violent retching and loose bowels. Avoid the fry pan, lest fowls stink, taint the iron, rendering it none better than slag. And by no means put to stew, lest the vapors overexcite stable bows. If suffer the fatter, one must first mix with 9 parts drake's mint, 6 parts lemon peel, and 3 parts ginger root, and soak in honeyed wine for a quarter moon to lessen malodor. Martha Brooks No Sharps. The following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, hoisting, and fingering. Don't know what all that means.
We should think about pressing on.
All right.
Can't be seen talking to you. If there's anything you need, ask Martha.
Okay. It's like that.
Very good to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Grandad. You keep...
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
Yeah! It's over. Stay down. That's enough.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
Well, I didn't do
I'm a
anything.
friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, right? The bridge is down. If you're heading for Eastpool, you'll have to wait.
Does this man even know what he's doing?
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard.
It was good, honest work.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right?
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, these turnips.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
Tortoise? He's big. He looks like he might be a little bit harder than these other guys. Yep, you can't pull him towards you, so.
No holding back.
Oh, we got some magic, huh? Yep. So when he heals, he just heals the portion that's shaded in. That wasn't so bad. Maybe a little bit harder than the large horn bull that we were facing, but not too much. Alright, so I like Garuda for these flying enemies because you pull them towards you rather than when you have the Phoenix, you go to them in the air, and it's kind of a little bit harder to control your battle tactics there. For ground enemies, I definitely like the Phoenix shift.
This won't be easy.
Right, I'm pretty sure I hit the dodge button. Sorry, Jill. Alright, so I gotta be careful because you can actually cancel out of the you can cancel out of the gouge if you can move on to your next move right away.
Now feel good, boy. my wounds, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Precision 6. I don't think I've seen that before. Look at that colorful chocobo.
Over here. Sick of Torgal.
Blooper, so they aren't friendly.
Let's make this quick. Stay down. Torgal, a little help. How tall are you? You know what to do, boy. Get him. There, boy. Get him.
What?
You know what to do, boy. Torgal! My wounds, boy! Well done, Torgal. Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Garuda, let him! Get him!
And that's that.
Where do they all come from?
How did I already use potions? Is it automatic?
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Made quick work of them guys.
It's over.
But he got a fear of spiders, so this ain't the place for you.
That's enough. Stay down.
I knew this couldn't be for nothing. I think we made it pretty quiet out here now.
That's enough. It's over.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Yes, more cutscenes. Love it.
I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
You too, happy 4th. Thanks for watching.
Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father. I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine.
Looks like an Elden Ring thing in the background.
Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
That looks like the America statue from Elden Ring.
When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Oh yeah, we got plenty now. That partially restores my HP. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. That can be, both of them can be very useful because Benedicta was using this and it was killer. But look at that stagger, 5-star stagger. This one's a little more balanced, but it helps with HP. And I feel like I'll use Phoenix more because I think I like Phoenix a little more than Garuda. So yeah, I'm gonna learn this one. Do I gotta equip that though? So that is now square. I wonder if we're gonna have Sid in our party again eventually.
Get these turnips. Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. It was good, honest work, building.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Yo, Jane, you accept the slumbering chocobo from
And
Martha.
know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
There he is.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust she'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Hope this isn't the last time we see him. Sounded like some kind of goodbye speech, but hopefully not. Now we can go across the bridge and continue on. But that will be on the next episode. That's all the time I got for today. Thank you for all who watched. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button below. And I will see you guys next time on Final Fantasy 16.